All right, guys. It's been a while since I've been on here. I just wanted to let you guys know that I have found Copenhagen Black in Florida, actually, due to some overwhelming, I guess, response. They had run out of Copenhagen Black for at least a month or so. So we got it. This is the can itself. I'm pretty sure y'all seen this before. Um, I've heard different stories. It tastes like whiskey. It tastes like, it tastes like straight. From what I understand, that's what I've heard. So I'm going to go ahead and give you my unbiased opinion. I actually had a friend of mine from work. He didn't like it, and he only took 2 pinches out of it. So he gave me this can, and then to make up for this can that he gave me, he went ahead and got me another full can of it. So let's go ahead and pack us a little lip here. And yes, I can already smell it. And it kind of reminds me of, now, I don't know if you all remember Copenhagen whiskey when it first came out. That's what this smells like to me. To me, it smells like whiskey. So let's go ahead and shit, I need to put a light on. Hold on, y'all. Look at that. There's light. All right. So, like I said, the smell of it definitely has that whiskey smell to it. Yeah, definitely a whiskey smell. I've heard other people say it smells like bourbon. I actually had somebody say that it smelled like Bud Light. I'm not really sure if that's true or not. I'm more of a Miller guy. But yeah, this definitely smells like the whiskey blend. It says it's long cut. It's really not. As you can, oh shit, that's a really good dip right there. As you can see, it's not really long cut. It kind of reminds me of the fine cut original, or the long cut that comes in the fiberboard. I'm going to go ahead and put another little pinch in because it did, which I've noticed before. My buddy was telling me that it does fall apart once it hits your mouth sometimes. Okay. That is in. I'm going to let that sit for a second. Okay, I can definitely tell that it is the whiskey blend because, like I said, guys, it's been forever since I've had the whiskey. And look at this. I'm doing a YouTube video right now, and Mud Jug One puts out a YouTube video. So let me plug that real quick. In the background, I had Jaja Boys speaking about mud jugs, and I get an email, and then I get a YouTube notification from Mud Jug One, Mr. Darcy himself, to let you guys know that he had put up a new video. It is called the new Stealth Steel Rebel Mud Jug. Now I've seen Outlaw put out the video about the Stealth Mud Jugs. I have not looked at them yet. I've seen bits, small videos here and there on them. But it's just ironic that I'm putting this out and Darcy just happened to put out a video today. Mine's live, his wasn't. But yeah, so guys, if you go to mudjug.com and you go on that site, you guys could get the Steel Rebel Stealth Mud Jug, the brand new spanking one. Um, let me throw this out here. I am not endorsed in any way, shape, or form by Mud Jug Corporation or anything like that. I plug the product because the product is really, really good. It's better than having a bottle to spit in, and I know I'm going to step on people's toes. But you got to think, can your bottle tip over and then come back up? No. Can a soda can tip over and come back up? No. Mud jug. It's the only way to go. Especially if I've taken my mud jug everywhere. Like I put it in my car. I have the roadie. It's somewhere in my house. I have a blue roadie, basic roadie that I had gotten when I had gotten the Outlaw Mud Jug. I had gotten a blue roadie. Actually, it wasn't the Outlaw Mud Jug that I got the blue roadie from. I got a basic blue Mud Jug to start. And then I got the roadie, the blue roadie, and then I actually gave that mud jug to a friend of mine. And I needed another mud jug. So I went and got the Outlaw Mud Jug. I'm not sure if this is sold out or if it's retired yet. So that's my everyday mud jug for now. Like I said, I do have the blue one. These stealths look pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of, back in the day, and I'm sure they still have them now. The flasks that you guys can get, you pour your whiskey in it and then pour it in your coffee. Having a rough day at work, little coffee, little whiskey. That's what they remind me of. Actually, is a flask. Actually, let me go ahead and see if I can do this right quick. I'm going to go ahead and screen. Yeah, I'm going to do this real quick, guys. Let me move this down here. Go here. Let me go to the Mud Jug site right quick. That way I can show you guys what these look like. So these are, there we go. Oh shit. I don't know what the hell happened there. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Hold on, guys. That was a fail on my end. Okay. Here we go. All right. So let me pull this up right quick. Here are the Stealth Mud Jugs. Now, they're actually, I'm surprised, just a little surprised here, Darcy. The basic ones are $19.95. Still a really good deal. Like I said, here's the real steel Stealth that they had just pulled out, that they just put in actually. You get a free basic, I'm guessing, Mud Jug or roadie or even Stealth. Let me look. Yep, you can get anyone, or you can donate it to the United States military, which would help them out a whole lot coming up on Christmas, guys. Brighten up their day, to know that we are thinking about them. And good thing I didn't plug any coupon codes because apparently coupon discounts will not work for that product, or I'm guessing any of the stealths. I'm not really sure. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot real quick to see if it works. I doubt it will. Let me pull up the Orange Hunter. Okay, this one works, so we're going to go ahead and add it to my cart. I'm just going to show you guys what discount codes will work. I'm going to go to my cart now. How'd you hear about us? You guys can do, there's a whole lot of things you can do. Friends, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the Georgia Boys, Redneck Nation, shout out to Bobby. NASCAR, the Hot Dog Shop, let's see, Cowboy Cerrone from the UFC uses mud jugs. He dips. I think he's the only UFC fighter that I know of that dips. And then you have, Upchurch the Redneck, ConfederateCamo.com, of course, Chris X1 himself. So I'm going to go ahead and say I got it from, I heard it from Chris X1. Go to checkout. Okay, yeah, discount code. Actually, let me do this real quick. Now all y'all see that. It's all right. Now go to gift card or discount code. I always use Chris Dips ones, which is Walkers. Oh shit. Which gives you 25% off. So my total will be $15.96. So it does work on the basics. It will not work on the special edition mud jug that they had just put out. Let me get back to where I was at. Okay. So you guys just saw that. I got a Snapchat that I got to answer right quick. Let me do this right quick, guys. Give me 1 minute here. Give me 1 minute, guys. I gotta send some people some information here that we're supposed to join the stream, but they haven't yet. Oh shit! I can't even spell my goddamn last name right. Holy fuck! That's how you know how tired I am, guys. I've been working up the ass. All right, now that that's done, there was some stuff that I needed to get done to send to somebody. So I've had this in for the last, I don't know, couple of minutes now. I can definitely tell that it has a whiskey taste to it. A friend, I had other people say that it tastes like shit. It really, to me, it doesn't taste that bad. It has, like I said, it has that whiskey taste to it. It's good. It kind of reminds me of the whiskey in the sense of you won't really get drunk off of it. I've seen different YouTubers pour Jack Daniels in it and then, mix it together and shake it up just to see what it would taste like. I mean, you guys can do that if you want. I'm not suggesting that, especially if you're not, especially if you're not 18. I don't suggest you guys do that. But I'm actually waiting for somebody to get on because they said that they were going to get on here in a minute. And I wish that I could link her into this video because I had sent her a picture of the black and she got really jealous about it. So let's just see what happens. I'll give her a little bit before I. Let's see what she's doing. Actually, give me a minute. You know what? This will be easier. Oh, shit. So her dad just yelled at her for some odd reason. So I'm just going to let that go for now. But yeah, I mean, critics are going to be critics and they're going to talk about how it says, all right, now this says up here, it says long cut. And as I showed you guys, it doesn't really, I don't want to say it doesn't qualify as long cut. Here, I'll show you another pinch. It kind of reminds me of the fine cut, especially Copenhagen long cut. Like I said, in the fiberboard cans, it kind of reminds me of that. Overall taste, it tastes like whiskey. It really didn't, I know that a lot of people say that black comes out and it's a seasonal dip, and it is. Originally, it does. It is originally a seasonal dip. But if you guys remember, if you guys get the emails from Cope, they had said that they were going to do a reserve, Wyman's Reserve, and he had wintergreen reserve, black. Then he had something else. I forget what the third one was. I don't know if it was long cut, a long cut reserve or what. But you guys got to think this thing's been aged. It's barrel aged and it's small batches. So do I think this is going to be a seasonal dip? I don't know. I think it just depends on how good it sells. Like I said, Florida ran out of it pretty damn quick. So it's like, it's hard to say because it all depends on how many people buy it and what I don't want to say ratings look like, but, Cope's got to look at it like this. If it sells, it sells. It does good, it does good. I think Copenhagen needs to really step up their game a little bit because Grizzly has now come out with their Dark Line series, which is the dark wintergreen, the dark mint, and now they have the dark select, which I have tried. I have tried the dark select. I'm not knocking Grizzly, but I was really impressed with the dark wintergreen. That's my everyday dip now. Um, is the Grizzly dark wintergreen. The dark mint, it was okay. The dark select kind of reminded me of um, the long cut Copenhagen straight. Just the fact that it tastes to me, and I know people are going to say they have different opinions on it. It reminds me of Copenhagen straight, the Grizzly dark select, because it kind of has that sweet tea taste to it. I mean, Grizzly straight, I can't do it. Kind of gives me a really bad aftertaste. Whereas this Copenhagen Black, I mean, I have to say, Coke really stepped up their game when they said, let's put out Wyman's Reserve and see how well it sells. I mean, hands down, it's good. I paid $6 and change plus tax, so you're looking at 7 something. If I was to buy this, but like I said, I got this from a friend, and then he went out and bought me another can to make up for the 2 pinches I pulled out of this one. Overall, it's good. I would highly recommend it if you guys liked the whiskey blend of Copenhagen when it first came out. It definitely has that taste to it. So, I mean, you know, it's up to you guys. I'm not saying you guys have to pick and choose. But if you haven't tried the black, I would go ahead and highly recommend it just to see what you guys think. You know, and do your own review on it. Don't take anything I say as gospel, because I honestly, I can tell you it tastes great now, and I can start dipping it 4 days straight until you come back on here and tell you guys, hey, look, it still is good, but I wouldn't dip it every day. To me, I wouldn't dip it every day. So that's the review on that. I'm going to plug my Twitter handle, which I usually never do. But if you guys want to reach out and tell me what you guys want me to do on video, dip review wise, my Twitter handle is at BMS_2Cube. Snapchat, I might as well, because I don't really plug that either. I usually try not to, because then you get the weirdos that get on there and think it's okay to send you random pictures of stuff that you really don't want to see. But my Snapchat is the same as my Twitter, which is BMS_2Cube. So that's it, guys. I'm going to hop off of here. I'm actually going to do a live stream on Facebook here in a little bit. I'll probably take this out, put a new pinch in. That way, you know, I'm not reviewing the same thing in the next 5 minutes or so. So, yeah, that's it. Don't forget to check out that Real Steel Stealth Mud Jug that has just come out on mudjug.com. Yeah, if you don't like the Stealth, like I said, they have the basic mud jugs. The limited special edition mud jugs, like the Outlaw mud jug. They have the Dixie mud jug, I think is still out. You know, they have the mud jugs there. So, you know, look at it, see what you guys want to do. Use the coupon code Walkers if you guys want a discount off of it. I know the mud jugs, they range depending on what you get. The bundle packs are usually more, but you get a good deal off the bundle packs. You get the mud jug of your choice. Well, it depends on what you get. If you get the 3 basic mud jugs, so you'll get 3, you can choose 3 different mud jugs that you want, basic colors, or you can get the special edition mud jug, and then You can get like the Outlaw Mud Jug. You get the Outlaw Mud Jug itself. The yellow roadie that he had put out. I think he got a yellow shirt too. I don't really know. I haven't looked at the bundle packs that much this week. So yeah, that'll do it for me, guys. I will see you guys later.